Everything all on one platform. That's the way things are going these days. And here we are in Limassol, Cyprus at the Limassol Yacht Club, and I'm joined by Paul Orford.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
Hello, Paul. Nice to see you.
Pleasure as always.
Gone are the days of this separate platform for the social trading, separate execution platform, and the data that gets filed once it's been used.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it's everything's getting smaller. Everything is going onto the mobile phone. It's no longer, even 5 years ago, things have changed radically. Okay, everybody wants it on one platform. So we can see that from the move away of people using MT4 to other different platforms, and they want more. They want more on less.
They do.
They don't want to have multiple venues and things like that. It's too much going on. They want to reduce.
Too much going on. Yeah. And they're actually absolutely right about the proprietary platforms. Companies with proprietary platforms are leading this, in my opinion, of putting everything onto one platform. We saw 2 days ago, AutoChartist put the integrated actionable content onto Saxo Bank's platform, so that you've got their traders being able to use it all in one platform, which is a first for Saxo Bank. So as far as that's concerned, that's one example. But big data that's being collected by these particular companies is now being used for all sorts of purposes, not just marketing or refunneling clients, but actually working out the machine learning aspect of it is working out intelligent solutions of how to streamline brokerages into one homogenous way of working.
Well, it's interesting that one of your events a couple of months back at the Yacht Club in Limassol, Leverett gave a discussion upon the new software technology that they've got. And like you said, they're moving away from the brokerage formation.
Yes.
Obviously still be a core business, but it's interesting what they were outlining. The intelligence behind it all, of knowing when to call the guy, what the guy likes. It's so refined. If you think from when the online trading world actually started, it's just a banner, trade here, essentially. Trade here, have fun.
On the retail side, yes, absolutely.
And if you think back now, there's so much more intelligence, and I say intelligence with regards to not intelligence, brain intelligence, but like the knowledge behind it. So specific in getting that client. There's something which client A, it flicks his switch, he's going to sign up because of this. Client B, they know more.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that particular example that you were saying about Leverett, they had before solely the end-to-end brokerage solution. Very expensive to develop a whole end-to-end solution like that, and then to sell it into a startup brokerage, which might not go the distance. Therefore, the development cost can't be recouped. Much better to go and sell, to provide a specific solution which optimizes a database into an existing company, and then you've got a sustainable product plus a high quality company that will use that to their advantage. It's much more sustainable. So that's one thing. But this has actually given rise to the obsolescence of some of the traditional systems which didn't use big data, didn't use machine learning. Up until very recently, you have Tradency, for example. Tradency invented mirror trading, the copy trading system where you have a lead trader. It's almost a bit like social trading, where retail traders follow a specific signal from a lead trader. However, excellent idea, very good system, but they didn't modernize enough to keep it onto to be able to put this onto one platform. You had a separate platform with a license fee and a separate trading platform. Only very recently did they start using big data to optimize strategies so that if one particular trader starts to do less volume, it automatically learns their style, and it's called RoboX. It learns their style and puts them onto a different strategy. But it's still on one platform. 3 weeks ago, Tradency let go most of their staff. So you can see, unless it's all on one platform, it's not going to be something which will carry into the future.
I mean, this is what's interesting, like we discussed prior to this, about bridge technology, such as Goldeye's technology, about how they could ascertain to a certain degree about how the trader is doing, should we say, or where to place them. It's very interesting. I mean, this will become industry standard, I guess, for many bridge providers, because they need it to. If not, they're probably going to find it a challenge in the future.
Right, and actually companies like that, there are three major companies in that, so you could call Integral one of them, but the three major companies are PrimeXM, Goldeye, and 10. Those are the companies which are the linchpin really. They're between the liquidity and the platform. So they know how to use this particular data, what to do with it, and how it works. So you have companies like Goldeye, which you have the Visual Edge system, which analyzes the brokerage statistics. It's like an analytics package for brokerages. And then you have the Matrix, which is liquidity management. 1.0 is doing a new system, which is an ecosystem model, which gathers big data across all of its network and works out how to distribute liquidity, and actually for as little as $1 per million, which is remarkable. You have the X-Core product at PrimeXM, which is very, very well known. And actually Saxo Bank is utilizing that as the main part of their liquidity distribution.
So which speaks highly of that product.
It does indeed. And actually the big data aspect of those particular companies is vital. And it's also vital towards keeping the whole execution, whether it's internalization or a book, into one platform.
Yes.
So you can rely on those companies for that. So I think the machine learning, I was talking to Andrew Lane from Acuity Trading here in Cyprus a few months ago. He was explaining that he believes in the news and analytics aspect of things. It will build one further on the trade execution side. The retail trader will need machine learning in terms of news and analytics as well.
Yeah.
He's right. We've seen this now with the AutoChartist and Saxo Bank integration.
No, it's true. Like what we've discussed prior to this with artificial intelligence and things like this, it's moving in such a direction where the human element is really going to be taken out of it.
Yes,
that's right. The technology is massively taking over. It's really interesting what's happening. Like I said, with Visual Edge, PrimeXM 1.0, who knows where it's going to be in 5 years? You know, you're going to have a reduction of staff members in the brokerage. You need less people.
Probably.
The running costs, I guess, would decrease. Maybe
they will have to.
Because there would be a competition between the major bridge providers or technology providers. What happens to the platform? Are they going to release a platform themselves? I don't know. It's
well,
quite
that's
an
interesting.
challenge.
You never know.
Yeah.
Because the proprietary platform, if you have to have a lot of capital to develop a proprietary platform. CMC Markets in London just recently introduced their next generation retail trading platform. It cost $100 million to develop.
Yes.
And that included all the infrastructure.
Yeah. And
I estimate probably between 100 and 150,000 a month to maintain in-house. But you can actually, it's a good investment because a company like that, which is very well capitalized, very well established, can then use that as a basis to put everything in one platform and collate all its data together, apply machine learning techniques to it. It's not like buying one off the shelf where you can't do that.
Retail market and FX in general is going to change so much where it needs this sort of development.
It does,
It does this, it's got a bit staid.
Yes,
it needs to...
And it shouldn't be. We are supposed to be the fintech leaders.
Cutting edge,
yes. Actually, that's interesting. They will have to become like that. And, you have not only the proprietary aspect, but you can now go to Spotware. Here in Cyprus. And get them to design you a bespoke platform.
Yeah.
And that will be a fraction of the cost of doing it in-house. But I'm pretty sure that the C-Trader, it would be Spotware's development for your brokerage as a bespoke platform. Pretty sure you could get them to integrate news feeds and certain AI aspects to learn the customer behaviour, things like that. I'm sure they could do that.
Also remember, they're a very reactive company.
They are.
So you could offer a challenge that you're facing, say, look, I need X, Y, and Z, and because of the nature of their business, they can deliver that for you.
Yes.
They've got a lot of exciting products with mobile technology coming out. So, I would be always inclined to listen to them as well, what they have to say if you're trying to design something.
And actually, they've done it. They've actually put a few of them into fruition. There has been some.
So it's a proven track record, isn't it? That they have. So
that's right. I think that if you go back 5 years ago or so, retail traders, good quality retail traders, had 4 screens. There's no need for that anymore.
No.
One mobile platform, one laptop, and one mobile platform, and that's it, pretty much.
That's it. Again, we're discussing prior to this about the reduction in everything.
Yes.
It's how long before you can get a really good, stable platform? I mean, obviously, it's down to your internet connection as well on your phone. Where you could rely on the charts and things like that.
Right.
Like, I can't think of one personally that I would use. I know, again, without product placement, which I'm not doing, but I think like Spotware, from what I know of what they're doing, is very interesting. I know there's others as well, which people may want to check out. But I don't. It is interesting. Would a platform provider, would they try and take over the binary market from the guy who's going from binary to FX, where it's a lower... I don't want to say the word intelligence because it's
low understanding
a bit offensive. Yeah. But something which is easier to use on their mobile phone, where they can go red button, green button, up, down.
There was believe it or not, there was a company that tried to do that.
Oh yeah,
called Trade Smarter.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They packed it in.
Yeah.
They've gone off to do something else because they realised that market was just too marketing orientated.
Yeah.
It was brilliant because that particular company got it right. They went down a technology orientated route. They wanted to make the binary platforms appeal to traders, not to gamblers.
Yeah.
And it was a brilliant system, but it didn't get market share. Who got the market share? Spot option.
Yeah.
So it's a great thing. But I think if it was now, and this was a new concept now, they might be the prominent ones, because now is the age of the tech-led, very well educated retail traders wanting everything on one platform, understanding the interfaces more, not wanting to have lots of components. And I think the marketing-led stuff is passé now.
Yeah.
So if it was now, they might be a bit different. But their CEO packed everything up, went off to Singapore to do a different technology startup.
There you go.
So it's one of those things. It is. Yeah. But I think, do you think that you can see in the future everything on a mobile platform? Everything. And I mean,
Yeah, because we're assessing the future of mobile platforms using today's models. We don't know what the next Samsung Galaxy will be. Touch wood, it doesn't set on fire.
Right, yes.
Or like the Apple
iPhone
12 or something like that. You don't know what it's going to be. So they'll both grow symbiotically. So that, in essence, will always grow in power. We don't know if this actual physical size is going to get bigger or smaller. But also, you're going to have the software which will complement that as well.
And I think that's right.
But also, as a trader as well, things change as well stylistically. I know I keep going back to it, but in 10 years' time, people will look at MT4 and think, geez, what are we ever doing? Why would you ever trade on that? Because it's
downloadable platform.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in the future, who knows? Again, the future's an interesting place, because you're going to see a lot more power in your hand.
You will, because there's no infrastructure anymore either.
No.
You don't, as a brokerage, you don't need to have your own server farms, your own physical infrastructure. So therefore, the development rate is rapid, and you can just plug an API in, and immediately away it goes.
Yeah.
So I think that's right. And as you say, I think that what you said about a lot of collaborations is right. I think there will be cross-platform and cross-supplier collaboration.
Yeah.
Because there will have to be. Look at, in other industry sectors which produce physical products, this has already started to happen. Yeah. I don't believe for one second, look at the Toyota Avalon and then go and have a look at the side profile of a Chevrolet Impala. I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
If you look at the front and back, you see a slightly different grille, different badge from the manufacturer. They're completely separate manufacturers, both made in America, but I'm sure there's a lot of collaboration on design.
Yeah.
And I think this is something which now our industry will end up seeing. You see a lot of mergers and acquisitions, a lot of IS Prime in London, the risk management division, bought Think Liquidity's assets. Yeah. So they are strengthening their bow in terms of getting other assets. I think what we're going to find is a lot of cross-product collaboration. And it will all, the end result is the retail trader sees everything on one platform that does absolutely every part of functionality.
Yeah.
Probably.
I agree. I mean, it's obviously going to be developed a more mobile technology rather than desktop. But
definitely that, yeah. Mobile, whether it be mobile first, I don't know, but certainly mobile is. But if you look at industry events and conferences, and where you and I, we go to many events and conferences, and we socialise with every aspect of the industry, and we learn that you don't see rivalry. What you see is one prime brokerage CEO or senior executive having dinner with another prime broker. Yeah. You see the same with the technology providers and the same with the bridge company. There is a synergy right the way through, which means that potential better relationships right the way through will emerge, which leads to a homogeneous product for the end user.
No, but the end user is only going to win.
Yes, that's right.
So I've never seen a regression of technology at all.
No, certainly not. There you go. So maybe the end of the 4 screens is nigh.
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent. Nice to see you again, Paul.
Pleasure as always, Andrew.
Paul Orford from AMB Prime. See you again soon.